All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Sorry for all the technical problems. David is back with us. What's going on, David?
I'm here. I'm back. I'm good.
All right, you sure you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good. We're going to try to add our other host on the show. 1 second here. LP, pick up the doggone phone. Let's see here. 1 second, ladies and
Let's see
gentlemen.
what happens. I heard something.
Let's see what we got going on here.
I can hear something. I think it's...
Oh, let's take it. Hey, Dave, while I'm doing this, tell everybody what you felt about WrestleMania.
Well, I thought WrestleMania was okay. Could have been better. I enjoyed the Oscar Charlotte match. I thought that was the match of the night. That was my favorite match in that whole card. Even the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns match I thought was real good. And I also enjoyed the triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. I thought that was okay. Seeing Seth Rollins win the championship for the first time and hitting the Grand Slam. Seth Rollins has officially won every title in the company, so that's cool. All three Shield members have held every title in WWE, so that's cool. They all hit the Grand Slam.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. You got it. It was ringing, thank God. Let's see here.
Hello.
All right, we got Greg, we got David. What's going on, Greg?
What's going on?
Hey.
By the time people start putting the phone around here. We're talking about WrestleMania weekend, and the guys have been telling you it was very, as far as I'm concerned, it was. All right, Greg, David, heard your opinion. Greg, what do you think about WrestleMania?
It was the beginning and some of the matches was it was good, but I'm tired of them ending the shows with the wrong matches.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny you mention that because I thought AJ Nakamura should have went on last.
Yes, definitely. Should have been the last match. That was a complete dud. The worst way to end WrestleMania with Brock and Roman Reigns. No.
I agree, because they say every year the winner of the Royal Rumble goes to the main event of WrestleMania, but they're not the main event, so it defeats the purpose of the whole match.
Right. That's supposed to be who go on last. Whoever won the win the Royal Rumble. That's how it's been in the old days. They hadn't did that in a couple years now.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen,
that's what I'm sick of seeing.
Mm-hmm. You know, I understand how you feel about it, ladies and gentlemen, but I tell you this: when you pay the bills around WWE, you can kind of much do whatever the hell you want. So therefore, there you go.
Yeah. How about that Undertaker John Cena match? That was a squash match. That match was like, I think, a little over 2 minutes long.
Yes. And, I kind of like that for Undertaker now. He's older. I didn't like the way they set it up, but I did like the fact that they didn't really allow him to go long, and they let John Cena do his little few moves on Elias.
I agree.
You know,
I did like the Elias.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Greg McCrae is a pastor, by the way, so I guess it's confession time. I did not expect Undertaker to be there any level, shape, or form. You know, like I said last night, like I said Sunday night on the pre-show, I said two things. Number one, Chris Benoit has a better chance being in the Hall of Fame than John Cena Undertaker happening, and I have a better chance of being warm down to the Trish Stratus. Okay, I have a better chance of being in a warm battle with Trish Stratus that John Cena fighting the Undertaker at WrestleMania, and dog it, I was wrong.
Yes.
You know, when I first heard about it, I didn't think it was going to happen. To be honest, I was hoping Taker stayed retired.
I think it was kind of good to let him, at least have his last match as a victory, opposed as a loss.
That's a good point. Since he lost last year.
I do not understand. Okay, you built up Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns beat the Undertaker. He beat Braun Strowman, but yet he can't beat Brock Lesnar. Come on now.
That's a good point too. I did like the loophole they did. Well, one of the things I was happy about is that everybody was expecting Brock to lose, but he ended up winning, so it surprised everybody.
Yeah, that was, I like that too.
I was a little surprised myself, so I thought that was cool. It's been a while since I've been surprised by WWE. A long time.
My biggest surprise of the whole night was Charlotte beating Asuka. That was the shock of the night for me right there.
I was expecting Carmella to cash in, but that didn't happen.
I think she ain't gonna cash in until the very last day.
Well, she's got a few months left. She has a year.
Well, she got was she at like 280 something days? So she got like under 80 days left. Yeah, a few months.
What about this Greatest Royal Rumble show coming? That's going to be good. I hope.
Oh yeah, I just heard that a fatal four-way ladder match for the IC title. Seth Rollins, The Miz, Finn Balor, and Samoa Joe, and it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar in the cage match for the Universal title.
Yeah, let's not forget about John Cena versus Triple H.
Yeah.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Yeah, I'm interrupting you. Check this out. So last night we're skipping something. Last night, Braun Strowman waited till last minute to reveal his partner, and so he goes and says you, and his partner is 10-year-old Nicholas. And check this out. I found this out this morning. His papa happens to be an executive and the part-time referee. That's how that happened. So earlier tonight, Nicholas and Braun Strowman surrendered the titles. They will be up for grabs at probably at the Greatest Royal Rumble pay-per-view. But Braun Strowman says when Nicholas done with school, probably from the summertime, somebody gonna get these hands.
What?
Yes, sir.
No comment on that.
They should let them defend the belts at least once.
That would have been interesting to see.
Because Nicholas is a summertime. He got no school. He got nothing going on. Let some team up with Braun Strowman and get somebody to do
SummerSlam.
The return of Nicholas.
Yeah, SummerSlam, the return of Nicholas. I wonder how long that Bray Wyatt Matt Hardy thing is going to last since Jeff is back.
Man, I think they want Jeff to go ahead and kickstart his singles career. So I think it'd be good to send Jeff down to 205 Live and let Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy be a tag team for a while.
I'm going to be interested to see what they do with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was caught off guard by that.
My heart has come a long way, ladies and gentlemen. I remember when he used to have a dose of Matitude.
Hey, I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
What about Paige retiring earlier tonight? That was something.
Well, yeah, it is expected, and I think tonight was like the perfect night for have her to do it.
No, I don't want to sound I don't want to put the elephant in the room, but I kind of knew it was coming.
Yeah, when she had that live show match, I forgot who kicked it in the corner, and
Sasha Banks. Everybody's
yeah,
blaming her. Twitter hashtag it's all Sasha Banks' fault.
it's like when Edge had to retire, due to his neck issue after a great match he put on against Alberto Del Rio,
who just got fired from Impact Wrestling.
Yeah. Being
So
stupid.
now they have to change the main event of their upcoming pay-per-view because it was originally scheduled to be Austin Aries defending the world title against him. So since he's fired, I'm interested to see what they're going to do with that title match.
Well, I heard that Eli Drake got the world title briefcase again from Moose. I don't understand that, but Moose need to have a title run in Impact.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Lashley, who finally returned to TV on WWE, that was a cool thing.
Yeah, I just heard about that. I was like, yes.
I think it's been over 10 years since, he was last there in 2007.
What's your thoughts on Jinder Mahal winning the U.S. title?
I think Randy should have stayed champion.
I didn't mean to take your job, Lee. I'm sorry about that. I was really upset. You have Rusev Day being chanted as loud. They getting big pops. We going back to when the Hardys was getting big pops back in the day, and they didn't capitalize on that. We going back to when Daniel Bryan was getting big pops, and they didn't capitalize on that. Give the fans what they want. Come on now.
I agree. Did you hear the crowd reaction when it looked like he was about to win?
Yes. Oh, that Rusev Day, we'd have heard it I would have heard it way down in Baton Rouge from New Orleans.
Yes. That pop he got was insane.
Man, Aiden English is getting better and better with introducing him and doing his Rusev Day stuff. And he coming out with a little rap now and everything. He's getting better and better with that.
Yeah, last night that was kind of cool. That was a real cool seeing him do that. Matt Hardy, who won the Andre Battle Royal with the help of Bray Wyatt, which shocked everybody.
Yeah, I would like to see Rusev Day win the SmackDown tag titles before it got around the arms of the Bludgeon Brothers.
Oh yes, that's right. I forgot they took the titles.
Yes.
I forgot all about that match. There was so many things going on this past weekend with NXT and WrestleCon and ROH's Super Card of Honor.
Yes. Oh, that NXT title match was real good. I have to give them that.
That match was amazing. That whole card was amazing.
That ladder match that started off. Oh man, what a way to start off a takeover with a ladder match. That you had actually, if you blink, you missed something.
Mhm.
I think I would try to run and give me something to drink, and I missed one thing, and I came back and I did not move for the rest of the match. I
did the same thing, especially with the Aleister Black Championship match.
Oh man, that was worth staying up for. Oh,
yes, it was. And Gargano's match with Ciampa was really good.
Oh man, did you see the reaction Ciampa got from the crowd? Yeah, he is like, he's the top heel in any wrestling promotion. When you can get a reaction like that, when they saying F you and a-hole and all that, you a heel, just he gonna get a title just for that. That's old school Ric Flair heat.
Yes, it was. And I'm not a big Kenny Omega fan, but I'm happy Cody won, who has Saturday at Super Card of Honor.
Yeah.
Cody wins.
Cody has really stepped his game up since he left WWE. Which when I first seen Cody come out, um, and his finishing move, which Elias is using now. When I first
Mhm.
see him, I'm like, okay, he's made for to be a main event player, and they never let him get past the IC title.
Yeah, he left because he didn't want to be Stardust anymore.
No, that I know I can understand that for a little bit, but it was time for him to be Cody Rhodes as a main event. To me, his when he was I think when his dad first introduced him, I think his last name was Cody Steele. I was like, man, that's a wrestling name right there.
Yeah. I liked Cody. I didn't like the Stardust thing, but I did like Cody. Like I liked the whole paper bag stuff and the undashing stuff. I even liked the
Yeah,
dashing stuff before that. Everything he did in WWE, he made it work.
yeah. Stardust was just a when they made Goldust. That I think they did that to put down. They had something against Dusty Rhodes or whatever, and they didn't
Yeah.
want to give Dustin Rhodes a real shot. But he made that Goldust gimmick work for him.
Mhm. I thought it was cool at first, but then after a while, it kind of got watered down when they broke him up as a tag team. But
Yeah, yeah. They should just let him go back to being Cody Rhodes and gave him his world title push. He has the look and he ready. He was ready for to be a world champion. They could have even
right.
used. They could have did the American Nightmare before he did it elsewhere.
Yeah. So what do you think of his superstar shakeup? Who do you think is going to be traded to where?
Oh man, I hadn't. I just found out about it, man. I gotta think
Yeah,
about
the
it. I
big
don't
trades
know.
are coming. And it's going to be interesting because now these people are being called up from NXT. So we just
Yeah,
seen the
just
Authors of Pain get called up, and Ember Moon, hell, they could end
yeah,
up going to SmackDown.
yeah. Ember Moon, and No Way Jose.
I don't like the whole gimmick. I thought it. I don't know. I'm not into it.
No, no, I have a friend named Jose, so when I talk to him about wrestling, I say, no way, Jose. Anytime I disagree with him, I'm like, no way, Jose.
That's
Outside of using for
funny.
that, I'm not, I'm not a big fan of his gimmick. I think when he really went, like, had a point where he went serious and had his serious side, and that's when he had his best matches.
Yeah, I like that. Reminds me of Adam Rose when he was, well, before Adam Rose, he was Leo Kruger. That was awesome.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like the whole Adam Rose thing, it was cool for a little while. Well, it was cool when it was on NXT, but once he got called up to the main roster, that was it.
They did.
He was,
They don't normally do NXT talent right when they first bring them up, and it's, I don't know what Vince trying to do with him.
yeah, that just
He
goes to
trying
show
to
you the
change him.
difference between Vince and Triple H and these
Oh
stupid
man,
script writers.
the way Triple H have everything set up for the pay per views and everything, like how he had everything set up, you would have never would have saw the Roger Strong change and join Undisputed Era. That caught me off guard. I'm like, what? I'm like, I
So
was
did
expecting
I.
him. I was expecting him and what's his name, the Bruiserweight to
John won the
win.
titles. I
Yes,
was
and
picking them to win too.
when he did that, and then he joined, they're like, you know what? If you really think about it, we should have saw this coming because they all came up from Ring of Honor together. So he
Oh
was
yeah,
just
that's
leading
true.
everybody on just to screw them. And then they probably need him to take old boy O'Reilly place until he healed back up from his knee.
You know, it's funny because now he's automatically a tag team champion. Under that Freebird rule, all four of them are tag team champions.
Yes, yes, yes. Thanks to the New Day for bringing it back.
hmm So now the Undisputed Era have two titles.
What do you think about the North American title? What do you think about how it looks?
I like it. I like the way it looks. It looks better than that stupid Universal Championship. You know, when it comes to wrestling championships, I don't even mention WWE in the picture because all the titles look the same. They're just lazy.
Yeah, I don't understand why they had the Universal Championship should have been different other than the color.
Hey,
But I don't know if they didn't want to pay nobody else.
The fact that it looks the same as a WWE title.
Well, we got to think about it too. That for all the different titles, they have to pay different money for each different title. So for that one design, they really just paying once, and they're using it for like 4 different belts.
Which is lazy. I mean, they have their own people. Well, they have one guy, and that one guy is an amazing artist. He makes all their championships belts.
Well, from what I heard, I think that was the guy who they had made the IC belt and the US title belts. That they left him alone, and then somebody new that made the new belts.
Yeah, they got a new guy. Because the guy they had before is getting old, so.
Yeah.
I think, if my memory's correct, I think his name was Reggie Park. He used to wrestle for the WWE.
Yeah.
Back in the 70s. Bodybuilder type guy. It was a long time ago. But I know he's up there in age. Somebody younger.
Yeah, they was talking about trying to change the design of the IC and the US title belts. So and somebody was talking about they were showing how it would look if they made it like the Universal and the WWE title and stuff. I'm like,
should just leave those 2 belts alone.
From what I saw, it looks all right, but then you really don't want to overdo just using one style too.
Yeah. Although my favorite championship is the Wayne the Eagle belt, the WWE title they had back in the 90s.
That's my all-time favorite. Yeah, I'm on the same page.
Championship belt.
And what really made me like it, man, when Ultimate Warrior got it, and he started changing the straps. Oh, when he had the white strap and then the yellow. Oh, that's when I really fell in love with it.
Strap. And then he turned it purple for a little while.
Had the baby blue one.
Yeah, he added different colors. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah. He was like one of the first people that like made the belts personalized for them. Nobody else do that.
It's like I thought the Miz's thing was cool. How he turned the W upside down. I thought that was cool. I like that.
The M made it the M, and then Edge had the rated R spinner.
Yeah. And Stone Cold's smoking skull.
Yeah. Remember that? He had that smoking skull belt. That belt was tight when he first introduced it.
Mhm. When I seen he picked the kid out of the crowd, I was like, oh, it's time for him to officially retire. I was like, okay, Vince, it's time to let somebody take over.
Yeah. Did Lee leave us?
No, I'm there.
I don't hear him.
Oh, okay, there you go. Just.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah.
But it's close together.
I didn't catch much of Rob. I did see the Jeff Hardy thing. I saw the Samoa Joe Roman Reigns thing. I saw Paige retire. And I seen Lashley beat up Elias. That was pretty much all I saw.
Well, the last match was the 6-man match. At the end, the Miztourage got all 3 finishers. They first got Bo Dallas, the Twist of Fate into the coup de grace, into the Swanton, into the curve stomp.
Oh my
and then
God.
they said, you heard the crowd say one more time, So then here come Curtis Axel, Twist of Fate, Coup de Grace,
Oh,
Swan Tom, and then they said one more time it was pumping up Seth Rollins. So he hit the he was stomping the ring one more
yeah.
time, one more. Then he hit the curb stomp. I was like, yes.
Damn, they're trying to kill these guys. I'm surprised Roman Reigns is even walking after last night. Man, he took a beating last night. I mean, a beating.
Man, Brock, I don't know, Brock, what his problem is. He did the Roman Reigns what he did to Randy Orton. It's like he snapped, he hit him with them elbows to cut him on purpose. I'm like, come on now. When is enough is enough? I'm like, come on, y'all just need to take the bet off of him. Let him go do whatever. I mean, cause he don't have the real respect for the business like he should have. Let him fight let him wrestle people that he really respects.
I love to see him face new people. Who knows? He might lose the title at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
I think they should let Braun Strowman go ahead and squash him and get the belt from him. Because that match Braun Strowman had with him, I really was expecting Braun to beat him.
No, I knew Brock was going to stay champ until Mania. I was like, well, this guy's been champion for over 370 days. Over a year, he's been champion now. Longest champion in the company.
Yes. The last person he lost to was my all-time favorite wrestler, who is now a Hall of Famer, Goldberg.
True. It's like
my pastor loves Brock Lesnar. I saw
bits and pieces of the Hall of Fame. Like, I've seen the Dudleys. I've seen Goldberg, and I'm trying to remember who else I saw.
This year Hall of Fame wasn't as boring as before. It started off a little bit slow, but then once it got past the Dudleys, once they really started talking,
I liked his Hall of Fame speech. I thought Goldberg was a little boring.
Yeah, at the end, Hacksaw Jim Duggan was the only slow part for me. After Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Hillbilly Jim. I'm sorry, Hillbilly Jim. After Hillbilly Jim, everything just was smooth, went by fast. I looked up and didn't realize 3 hours had passed up.
Damn, it was 3 hours? Wow.
It was 3 hours.
Well, I'll be.
Mark Henry he had a good speech. Jeff Jarrett, like you said, was real good. Kid Rock, it was short, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, the only part of Mark Henry's I saw was when he did the sex or chocolate thing. That was hilarious. He started
when he called out
Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
That was the only part of Mark Henry's speech I saw.
And then he called out his wife, told her to stand up. I said, yeah, you better say that. You got trouble at home. And then he put on the pink coat that he had said he was going to retire when he called John Cena to the ring, and then he said he lied. And he said one of his friends told him that was he had somebody bring it out for him to put it on, and he said he's going to take it off because one of his friends told him that's the Lion A jacket.
Wow.
I think they should have let Mark Henry beat John Cena in that little feud. Let him get the title, and then build John Cena back up to where you build him up to come back and beat this monster and get your title back. But that's another missed opportunity the WWE lost on.
Yeah, they have a ton of those.
Yeah. Like I say, it's the WWE fault that Roman Reigns is getting booed. Because that Royal Rumble, they should have let Daniel Bryan win. Matter of fact, the year before, they should have let Daniel Bryan in the Royal Rumble the year before. If they just let him in the crowd wouldn't have been so wanting him. She let him in, let him win it, let him go to the main event, the final match of WrestleMania in New Orleans. Let him go ahead and get there, and let him finally get a one-on-one match with Randy Orton, because he was going all that time with a feud with Randy Orton and never really got his belt back. Let that be a combination of him. You could have still did it where Triple H said, look, you got to beat me in order to get your one-on-one match with Randy Orton. You could have set that up, too.
Sometimes I feel sorry for Roman Reigns, because to be honest, it's not really his fault. It's just the people.
No.
The company wants to label him like the next Hogan or Austin or Cena. And the thing is, the fans don't want him in that spot. That's why he gets the reaction he gets every week.
Well, number one, whoever leaked it or put that out there, the so-called Cyber Patrol put that out there. So people who don't like it, they all gonna galvanize towards that and join in on it. I mean, I hate that the people who come and leak stuff some things leak, but not everything to where we lose. I love natural surprises. I love that. That's one thing I love the most about Royal Rumble.
Me too.
They took some of that.
Like seeing Rey Mysterio, I popped.
I
really do. And I'm a big Rey Mysterio fan, so when he came out, that was awesome.
Oh, what's that? I'm glad I did not know about that. When he came, when I seen his music, I literally jumped out of my seat, like when he jumped out of the stage coming out. I was like, oh yes.
I'm glad he was in there for a while. Like he wasn't in there like 5 minutes, or
he was in there.
Hurricane was for like 33 seconds.
Man, I was excited to see Hurricane out there for a second.
That surprised me. That's like the Hurricane.
Yeah, I didn't think he was coming. Like, hold on, wasn't he just in Impact Wrestling?
They could have had him in there like a minute longer. I was like, come on, really?
Yeah.
That was like a Godfather thing in 2013. He came out. I was like, what happened?
Oh, yeah, they could have let him stay in there just a teeny little bit longer. But it was a good pop,
That surprised me, the reaction he got. I was like, wow.
And see, I was like mad, like, y'all leaking it out that AJ Styles is coming to WWE. Y'all leaking it out that the Hardys are coming back to WWE. Look, let the fans enjoy being surprised by that. We don't need nobody to say, oh, well, yeah, we figure they're coming. We're looking at their schedule. They schedule to have this match here close to Orlando and all this and that. And let us enjoy it. Let real wrestling fans enjoy real surprises and real excitement.
Which is rare, and when it happens, it's amazing.
Yes, and even when they said it, I didn't believe it. And when I saw them, I was excited, but it took a little bit away from me, even with them reporting it. I'm like, if y'all just shut your mouths up, I could have really enjoyed this 100% instead of 90%.
I was like, well, I kind of was surprised, but then I wasn't. I was like, I get it now, because ROH had a show the night before in the same place, so put 2 and 2 together.
Right, and they had the RH tag team title.
Right.
They lost it.
ROH.
They lost it in a ladder match to the Young Bucks. If you I saw it. They had the Young Bucks Super Kick belts also.
Yeah, they stole their Super Kick belts. I was like, they competed in 2 ladder matches back to back.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how the Hardys are doing it. 2 straight ladder matches back to back. That impressed me. It's nice to see. Well, technically, Jeff Hardy's been back. Cause I know.
Yeah, I was glad to see him back from injury. He had hurt his arm.
Right, because he was wrestling house shows, so. tonight was the first time they brought him back on TV. So technically, he's been back already.
Yeah.
That's what a lot
They
of people
wanna
don't know.
they wanna make sure that he was all well and good to go.
Yeah, the same thing happened with Finn Balor last year. He was working house shows before he returned to TV.
Yeah, it's kind of like working your way back up, like you going through light training before they let you go all the way full force, or like they minor league they let them go to the, I mean in the major league they let them go through the minor leagues and then go up to the call them up to the major.
I agree, and I'll be looking at some of these house show results, and I say to myself, why don't they put these matches on television? Like, you got Brock Lesnar versus Sheamus for the Universal Championship? Brock Lesnar versus Rusev? I want to see that on television.
Yeah, some of the matches, would be great on regular TV, even on the WWE network. I think I heard Brock was going against Kofi Kingston in the Beast from the East match. I didn't really like that
was
match.
On the network.
I did not like that when I heard them. Like, man, I really don't want to watch that. Put them against somebody I want.
Brock Lesnar fought out the Wyatt family.
Yeah.
Match. Wow. I remember that match. I was like, this is lame.
Yeah, I still hadn't watched it. And that's when Finn Balor, I think when Finn Balor finally beat Kevin Owens for the belt, NXT belt.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I still hadn't watched it, and I was a big Finn Balor fan when he was in NXT.
I'm a Balor fan, but I'm not a big Balor fan. I've seen some of his matches in NXT, some of his matches in Japan. I was like, this guy's really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Samoa Joe matches he had. Those were really good.
Oh yeah, man! When they brought Samoa Joe over, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be real good. Samoa Joe, I think he'll be real good for the company. I was just felt sorry for him that he had a freak foot injury, like the inside of his foot got messed up. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, the match happened on Raw when he wrestled Rhino.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. The good thing about some of these house show matches is that the fans record them and put them up on YouTube. I remember I spent half the day like watching house show matches, old matches, and recent matches. I was like, wow, some of these matches I didn't know existed. It's like, for example, I was watching, it was a 6-man tag match. It was Hogan, Savage, and Steamboat against the Hart Foundation and the Honky Tonk Man. And then I remember one from last year. It was another 6-man match. It was Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, and Triple H against Chris Jericho, Finn Balor, and Seth Rollins. That match.
Yeah. Some of the matches.
Yeah, Triple H, he wrestled a lot of house show matches last year. So
yeah, they kept him. I think they really helped him to stay in shape, and it also allowed him to hear from inside the ring, hear what the fans want. To me, I can't wait to see Vince McMahon retire, and at least give the reins over to Triple H. I think Triple H had earned it. What he's done with NXT, and we're about to see 205 Live get a whole lot better.
Yes, we are. I like it because there's always new talent, and every year the people evolve, so it's going to be cool.
Yeah, I heard they got a May Young Classic 2 coming out soon, so that'll be nice to see the how they do that tournament again. I think they did the tournaments they done. I think they've done them real good.
I agree. I totally agree. It's going to be cool to see some of the people who get signed. I was telling
Yeah,
my friend, I was like, half of the people in these tournaments are already signed with the company. He was like, oh. But
yeah. I think
only a select few of them do not work for the company. But they end
yeah
up
they
signing with them anyway.
a lot of them some of them that may lose in the first round. All they doing is basically auditioning for a future shot with them to get their footy into the performance center to start learning from them. To me, I think NXT is so big now they can be on their own, have they be like their own brand, and they can do a Monday Night Wars with WWE, and
I
we give
agree.
them a run for their money.
I agree. Because now NXT is doing big arenas and they're selling them out.
Oh yeah, and
So,
I like the way I see a couple of their different setups when they go out. It's not just your normal, ramp going down to the ring. They have sometimes stairs and different ways. The ring entrance is at the corner of the towards the corner of the ring and stuff, and they really using the ring psychology and
hmm
all the dynamics. Even to me, the announcers now, which is all three of them are new, but they basically coming into their own now.
yes, I'm starting to like Nigel McGuinness. I don't know why I'm
uh,
starting to like him, but he's done it before a few times in ROH, so he's kind of used to it.
the other guy on there, I can't think of his name. He's
Oh,
getting real good.
Percy, the black guy,
Yeah, Percy. Yeah.
he's all right.
I'm when it was this last week when they was really getting you hyped up for the NXT title match. To me,
Yeah,
his input on it really pushed you into really wanting to see that match. And I'm like, you know what? He's really coming into his own now, starting to come into his own as an announcer versus being a wrestling talent.
hmm yeah, because I'm getting sick of Michael Cole. It's like I'm happy the coach is back. I was like, all right, somebody's new here.
Yeah,
Like nice to
I
see the
wish.
coach back.
I just wish JBL hadn't ran Ronaldo away.
Yeah, he's on NXT.
But
I
I
like
think about it.
JBL on commentary.
Yeah. When I look at it, Ronaldo, I realize Ronaldo not only doing NXT, but he's doing for Bellator and he also doing Showtime boxing matches also. So
hmm
he when I first heard him, like that voice sound familiar. Then when I turned on Bellator and heard his voice, I'm like, yeah, that's why I heard his voice that before. So he one of them legendary voices too. Combat sports.
Yeah, he's starting to be like JR. JR is all over the place now.
Yeah, JR with New Japan Wrestling.
Yeah, I remember I was watching a boxing show on Showtime, and he was doing the announcing. I was like, what the hell? I was like, oh crap, JR.
Yes, sir. 1 second.
Yeah, I was
So,
happy to
ladies and
hear
gentlemen,
JR.
we got about 5 minutes left, y'all.
All right, I realized time flew by so fast.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be interested to see what happens on SmackDown.
Yes, I'm my biggest thing for WWE in the future next WrestleMania in the WrestleMania with the best match that you have out there. One that's gonna have people walking away still talking about it, and a match that you can really say that was still the show.
I totally agree. I'm interested to see what happens once Vince is out the picture. That's what I'm most interested to see.
Yes, yes.
It'll be a different WWE, so that's what I'm waiting to see what happens.
A lot of people is waiting for that. I think a lot of people who deserve big pushes will really get it, get in the title picture. You have a good core in Attitude Era. You had a good 6 to 8 people that was in the main event title picture, so you didn't have a rivalry too long. And then you can interchange them. Rock, Triple H, Rock, Stone Cold, Stone Cold and Triple H, Stone Cold and Mankind, Mankind and Big Show, Mankind and Undertaker, Undertaker and The Rock, Undertaker and Triple H. You had maybe a 3-month feud, but it didn't go too long where it was old. Didn't have to come back to it. And you can even you can trade titles and all that. They need to get back to that formula.
Yeah. It's like years ago, some feuds would last a year. Like, jeez.
Yeah, some feuds now
last a year or years. You look at, for example, I think of Flair and Sting. That lasted almost 10 years, off and on. I was like, Jesus Christ.
That's a lifelong feud, but it wasn't a feud where when it came back, it was a feud, but you can go back, you can go away from it, and then you can still come back to it a few months later, and it still feel good and strong.
Yeah, I enjoyed their matches. I enjoyed their feud, but some of those matches did have the same finish. Looking back on it now that I'm older, I was like, what the hell? I was like, okay, Superplex, Scorpion Deathlock match is over. I was like, what? And for those of you who are listening, watch the network, and I can back up my play. I was like, watch that final episode of Nitro in March of 2001, and then watch World War III '95. You'll see what I'm talking about. Same finish. Superplex off the top rope, Scorpion Deathlock, match is over. I was like, wait a minute, they're all the same finish.
Yes, indeed.
I wonder why Ole Anderson said some of his matches were exactly the same. I was like, oh. Because when you're younger, you don't know. So, I mean, well, you don't notice certain things, but when you're older and you're watching things over, you notice a little bit. Like you didn't notice when you were younger.
That's how the finish gonna be with me and Lee finally have our wrestling match for my world heavyweight title. I'm gonna superplex him and put him in the Scorpion Deathlock.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna look down at Lee and say, "You will never win my belt."
It's the same finish. I was like, I've seen this finish before. What is this? Yeah.
We've been trying to get my belt for years.
I've said this before. I don't want to see people lose their jobs, but some of these script writers gotta go.
Oh, they just follow. It's Vince.
I was like, what in the hell are these people writing? It was like, I'm seeing stuff I've seen like 10, 20 years ago. I was like, why are you doing this again?
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Unfortunately, our time is wrapping up really fast. Don't worry, we're going to continue this with John, with Greg McCrae, David Burton, whenever they're available. But in the meantime, check out all of our episodes. Go to WrestleTracks.net and check us out. We're available online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. WrestleTracks.net. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, David. Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Good night.